Hi there, everybody. My name is Pel Mutlabani. Welcome back. Now, mental health is a very serious issue that we've seen on the rise in the recent years. And I want to be able to speak about this as somebody who's really not a subject matter expert, but be able to also give it the serious attention that it obviously deserves. I think many of us are quite honestly at infancy stages when it comes to understanding and comprehending issues that come with mental health. So it's quite important to be able to equip ourselves with information first and foremost, so we are better placed if we find ourselves in positions where we need to help ourselves or help our family members or anybody that may need our help when that need arises. Now, I'll start with the lady Nell Ranaka. There's a lady who has come out very publicly and told us that she's been diagnosed with depression. And quite honestly, we've seen her over the years. We've seen her journey as she struggled with her mental health issues, seen her as she struggled for the longest time with her diagnosis. She's been open about her therapy. She's been open about the medication that she takes and how she's able to manage her situation. She's quite honestly very open about the situation. This is obviously the case of somebody who gives us a little bit of hope that we can actually recognize and accept your situation and manage it the best way you know how to. She gives us hope because, not a lot of us are able to recognize that we're actually having a problem or we actually need help. We just find ourselves or we just find people thinking, oh, this person is acting out of character, or this is not what she normally acts like, or this is not exactly who she is. What is the problem? So people like Dineo quite honestly give us hope that you can actually live with the situation and you can manage it. It's not going to be easy, of course, because if you followed this lady, you can realize that it's not a very easy journey that she's been going through. Now then comes very confusing cases that leave you wondering, are we still dealing with mental health here? It's just the attention-seeking behavior, like the likes of Kanye West, for example, whose behavior over the years has been very erratic. I mean, if you know, or if you've known Kanye West over the years, you know how erratic his behavior is. And he's apparently been diagnosed with bipolar. But sometimes you wonder, is this still bipolar or it's now just something else? And then there's the Limpopo man, Enoch Kondo, who gunned down 7 of his family members. And then recently, during the court proceedings, the man just burst out crying. I mean, I don't know. If I'm just a layman watching, I then wonder, is this still because of that diagnosis, or now this is just something else? This is just being manipulative. Sometimes that will make you wonder. And then again, the case of Carly Russell, which is very, very recent. This is a young lady who supposedly faked her own abduction on the 13th of July and then resurfaced 2 days later. While she may be telling the truth, her behavior right before the kidnapping makes it very hard for her to be believable. The investigations are reporting that prior to this young lady's disappearance, she made some very suspicious Google searches. Like, do you have to pay for an Amber Alert? In America, this Amber Alert is a child abduction emergency alert. And then boom, days later, she calls in reporting to see an unattended toddler by the side of a highway. And then again, she searched for a very popular abduction movie, Taken. Very nice movie. I'm sure we've all seen that. Then boom, again, she turns up abducted herself. It's making her very suspicious. Like, how much of a coincidence can this be? even though she probably has some truth to whatever her story. It's getting kind of hard to believe. Now again, this can make you wonder, was this person in their right state of mind? The police are saying it's a possible fake kidnapping. But who would go to those lengths to stage a kidnapping? Surely a normal person cannot do that. But why would she do that? Why would she put her family in that position, or everyone who actually hit the call to go and search for her for 2 days, emotionally especially? It's like when somebody fakes their own death or fakes their own disappearance, other than a kidnapping, of course. It's not normal behavior. Apparently, research has shown that this is a tactic that can be used by attention-deprived human beings who usually use this behavior to manipulate or to get the attention or sympathy of people around them, be it family, friends, lover, or the public, mainly as a controlling tool. But why? Well, the good news is that she did come back home unharmed. In future, she may find it very hard to get people to rise to her aid or to believe her when she calls. And at that time, she may actually need help. Her parents, when they were talking to the police, or when they were giving a statement, they did indicate that she wasn't in the right mental state of mind. I'm hoping that they can see that as a trigger to get her the help that she obviously needs. But then I'm still hopeful that the police can still be able to corroborate some of her stories, because otherwise it's not looking very good for this young lady. I'll see you again soon, my friends. Let's continue to empower and elevate ourselves one day at a time. Please remember to like, subscribe, and to leave a comment down below.